Welcome back to my segment First Time Watch, where I watch a movie for the first time and let you guys know what I thought about it. Today I'm taking a look at the 1998 movie Disturbing Behavior, which definitely tried to get in on that post Scream madness, where we had movies like I Know What You Did Last Summer, Urban Legend, Halloween H2O to a certain extent. You know, these really slick, overly produced horror thriller movies where you have all these teenagers in high school and all this chaos ensues. The Faculty, that's another one, you know, that fit right into that same mold. But you have really good looking high schoolers that are all clearly in their mid 20s playing high schoolers. And in this one, it's not the most engaging thing I've ever seen, unfortunately. I would say it's probably one of the worst from that era of, you know, these slick teenage movies. But you got James Marsden as the lead. He's honestly probably the best part of the movie. He moves to a new town from Chicago. When he gets there, he meets up with Nick Stahl and Katie Holmes, who are kind of like outcasts in this small town where a lot of the jocks and students of this school are all kind of weird and something's not quite right about them. But then there's other characters who join in with this group of do-gooders and whatnot, but before they do that, they were also seen as outcasts and stuff like that. So clearly something in this town is going on that's like brainwashing these kids to try to be good, but it kind of doesn't really make sense. Apparently, in some of the research I did, this movie was cut up by the studio. So there probably is a better movie somewhere on the cutting room floor. But unfortunately, what we get here is an 84-minute movie, which thank God, because any more of this, I would have been like, all right, let's finish this thing up. But there's a lot missing from this movie. It seems like, there's plot threads that just feel like they fall out of the movie. There's things that just come up that don't really make sense, and there's a ton of annoying characters that could have easily been cut out of the movie. And there's just a lot here that's not really explained or really fleshed out all that much. It's some interesting ideas here and there, but at the end of the day, this just doesn't really hit the marks that it should. It's got a pretty decent cast. Like I said, James Marsden here is the lead. He's pretty solid. You got Katie Holmes, who, take her or leave her, this is her Dawson's Creek era, but never really been a huge fan. Nick Stahl's not bad. He kind of steals every scene he's in. And then you've got other character actors like William Sadler, Bruce Greenwood, that add a little bit of veteran, assistance to the movie. But overall, this one really didn't do it for me. If you grew up watching this, I'm sure some people have a soft spot for it, but it's not one I would really recommend if you haven't seen it before.